Hello and welcome to Craftiosity, where creativity comes to you. With monthly craft kits delivered to your door, behold our paper piecing tote bag craft box. We're delighted that you've chosen to embark on this creative journey with us. Get ready to explore the art of paper piecing and transform a simple tote bag into a masterpiece that reflects your unique style. In this craft box, you'll find all the materials and tools you need to bring your vision to life. Inside your kit, you'll find one white sewing thread, 4 fabric pieces, a blank white tote bag, 2 sewing needles, plus your shape templates. You'll also find your step-by-step photo instructions and a little something for your pinboard. Carefully cut out your paper diamond templates. For the design shown, you will need 18 of the small diamond shapes and all 3 of the larger diamonds. Separate the 3 large diamond templates. You will use these to cut your fabric to size. Place one of the large diamonds onto your first piece of fabric. Draw around the template in pencil 4 times. Be careful not to distort or move fabric as you draw. Cut out each of the fabric diamonds. Try to make long cuts so your diamonds have nice straight edges. Repeat this process for each of the other 3 fabric colors, drying and cutting out 4 diamonds from each one. Then select 2 fabrics and cut 1 extra diamond from each. You should now have 18 diamonds in total. If you are creating a different pattern, you may need more or less shapes. Take one of your fabric diamonds and place one of the small diamond templates on top. Leave an evenly sized gap on each side. Fold each of the edges of the fabric over onto template and lightly press with an iron. If you don't have an iron, simply fold the fabric over and crease along the fold with your finger. Thread your needle with approximately 40 to 50 centimeters of thread. Tie a knot in the other end. You will be making large tacking stitches to hold the folded over fabric in place. Bring your needle up through the fabric and paper template at one of the points of your diamond. Make a large stitch along the edge of the diamond. Then make a second large stitch that ends at the next corner of the diamond. Follow this with a large stitch along the next side. Repeat this technique around the diamond so that each side and each point has a stitch securing it in place. Choose 2 different colored diamonds and repeat this process of folding and ironing over the template. Use the tacking stitches to secure the fabric in place on each diamond. Arrange your 3 diamonds so that one is on top horizontally and 2 are underneath at a 45-degree angle as shown. This will form your first block motif. Take the top triangle and one of the side triangles and place with right sides together. Line up your diamonds so that the 2 edges that were touching in your block motif are together. You can hold the pieces together with a peg, bulldog clip, or a sewing pin if it helps. Thread your needle with approximately 40 to 50 centimeters of thread. Tie a knot in the other end. Starting at the outside point of the diamond nearest to you, bring your needle through the folded edge of both of the fabric diamonds. Your needle should pass under only a few strands of the fabric weave and shouldn't go through the paper template. To create a whip stitch, now bring the needle over and back to the starting position. Go through the fabric of both of the diamonds again, starting with the diamond nearest to you, to make another stitch. Your stitches should not be visible from the right side of the piece. Repeat this stitching process along the entire side of the diamonds. Keep your stitches fairly close together. Make sure your last stitch goes all the way up to the point of the diamond. Don't fasten off your thread. Take your 3rd diamond and place it on top of the top diamond with right sides together. Make sure the 2 edges of the diamond are lined up so that you can continue stitching from the current point along the next edge. Stitch the 3rd diamond to the top diamond using the same whip stitch as before. Finally, fold your motif along the gap where the bottom 2 diamonds meet in the middle. Make sure the right sides are facing each other. Stitch along the join between the 2 bottom diamonds using the same whip stitch method. Your first block motif is complete. Take another 3 diamonds and fold and iron each over a paper template. Use tacking stitches to secure the fabric in place on each of the 3 diamonds. Arrange the 3 diamonds into another block motif. Stitch the diamonds together in the same way as for the first block. Repeat this process until you have 6 block motifs in total, each consisting of 3 different colored diamonds. Lay out your completed blocks in 3 rows with 2 blocks in each row. Turn or move blocks so you don't have 2 of the same color diamonds next to one another. Now join blocks together in rows. Start with the 2 diamonds on the top row, place right side together and stitch along the edge where they meet. Stitch using same technique you used to join individual diamonds together. Join together the pairs of blocks on the middle and bottom rows in the same way. You should now have 3 pairs of blocks. Next, join your rows together. Start by joining the top row to the top of the middle row. Begin stitching on the furthest point and stitch along the first diamond edge. Then stitch continuously from the left side to the right side, or vice versa, stitching along each of the 4 adjoining sides of the diamonds. Repeat this stitching process to join the bottom row of blocks to the bottom of the middle row. Before you begin stitching, make sure your blocks are the right way up. Once all the blocks are joined together, cut and remove your large tacking stitches from each diamond. Now carefully remove your paper diamond templates. They should remove easily. But if you have stitched through in any places, just pull gently on your template until it comes free. Place your joined block piece onto the tote bag and position so that it is centered. Ensure all the fabric edges are ticked underneath so you can't see any raw edges. Use pins or tacking stitches along each of the outer edges to hold the motif in position. Bring your threaded needle up through the inside of your tote bag and through the fabric along the edge where it's folded. Then go back down into the fabric of the tote bag right next to the motif. Come back up through the bag and the edge of your fabric motif again. Then go down into the bag again and straight up through the motif fabric. Keep your stitches small and fairly close together. Stitch along each of the out edges of the motif so the whole piece is secure. Your bag is now complete. You can also decorate the other side of your tote bag. Use the same block motif or lay the diamonds out in a different way to create a totally different shape. We decorated ours with this star motif, made up of 6 diamonds. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and we look forward to welcoming you to the next craft kit project next month.